listen to me. I just happen to have a nice loud voice and a big microphone. And I can talk over all of you. And I could just talk for on and on and on. And look at this little girl is afraid to leave. She spoke up.
Can you please share how your chair is configured? You always sit up straight. I just got it 2 days ago and it's really tough on my back. I don't know, just use the thing to go back and forth. Just shit however, or not shit however. Fuck, I just had my moment. Oh no. Don't cancel me. Just sit however's comfortable, bro. People think way too much, overthink way too much about sitting. Just sit however's comfortable.
Is afraid to leave. She spoke up, and now she doesn't want to suffer the consequences. Isn't that the problem that we're struggling with so many of the kids today? Is they want to behave poorly and then not struggle with the consequences. That is shameful. I think what we've got right now is a situation where these folks are trying to filibuster and shut this whole program down. Unfortunately, they're being successful. So all of you who came here to hear the legislators, I applaud you for sitting there and quietly listening. I promise we will get back to you. In the meantime, we've just got to be a little aggressive with some of these folks here.
I will call the
Here. Oh, no, I shouldn't be removed. I should be allowed to cry and yell and scream. I should be able to allow to interrupt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Is this like, legally, what is this classified as? Is this like a public event? I don't know what the ordinary rules are in terms of them kicking people out or not. I have no idea. It's funny as fuck. The sheriff later stated he didn't know who these people are. So the guy pointing with the hat is the sheriff. The thugs were private security hired by the organizers of the event.
You out now! You out now! Let's go! This man is assaulting me! Is this your deputy? Is this your deputy? No, don't fucking touch us! Is he a deputy? These are deputies! Who the fuck are these men?
So how about that?
Hey, hey!
Also, case in point, look, even with a woman and 2 men, do you see how hard it is when people are doing non-compliance? It's really hard to control people. This is why cops beat the shit out of you. They have to.
Hey, hey!
It's too bad that we have some 150-year-old Social Security.
What are we doing? Has there ever been a case where people do shit like this and then they're like, okay, fine. You know what? You fought bravely. You may stay. Has this ever happened in the history of all of these cases?
Cooperate, it'll be 100 times better.
Yeah, that's what they say to rape victims. You fucking shit.
Bro, what? If they aren't security or police, wouldn't this be considered battery? Well, the guy said they were security, right?
Identify yourselves. Who are you? Who are you?
To come here today, and I applaud them for doing so. Thank you for coming. But the problem is this. They didn't come here to listen. They came here to interrupt.
Damn.
We have found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud so far, and we've just started. We're actually going to Fort Knox to see if the gold is there, because maybe somebody stole the gold. Tons of gold.
Some of the agencies.
So I think it was actually, there was a lot of genius in sending it. We're trying to find out if people are working. And so we're sending a letter to people. Please tell us what you did last week. If people don't respond, it's very possible that there is no such person or they're not working.
Okay. What was she getting thrown out for? I don't know. But I mean, like, assuming those people were security guards and assuming there's a person who, like, is controlling the event, you have a right to throw somebody out, I would imagine. Unless it's a public event and you don't have the right. And then some people in chat are saying those guys weren't actual security guards, so I imagine they wouldn't have the authority to throw somebody out, so. Somebody said this thread had more info. Wait, not this one. That is post hoc justification. What's post hoc justification? What? Check the pinned post. Is a town hall a public event? I don't know, and I don't know why you retards type shit like that in chat. Like, it's so obvious. Like, oh, well, obviously every town hall is... I have no fucking idea, and I know you don't know either, because if you did know, you wouldn't be asking the question in such a fucking retardedly obvious, oh, it's so obvious, all town hall. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god. Honey does the same shit when you try to pick him up and he doesn't want to. Want to be moved. Okay, I'm just banning for these, because I know these are trolls. Destiny, trusting videos that start right in the middle of the situation again? That's me. That's definitely me. That's definitely a thing that we do all the time here. A legislative town hall organized by the Kootenai? Jesus. County Republican Central Committee devolved into organized chaos, or devolved into chaos Saturday when unidentified. Plainclothes security personnel dragged a Post Falls woman from the Coeur d'Alene High School auditorium for heckling legislators. Though the company that provided security for the event has been identified, town hall organizers and County Sheriff Bob Norris have claimed no knowledge of the security personnel or who hired them. Court blah 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 confirmed Sunday that the men who dragged her from the meeting worked for the private security firm Lear Asset Management. Reached by phone on Saturday, the firm's owner declined to comment. I screamed, out of turn admittedly, Phil Hart stole timber from public land, Bourne Poll said. That's when they seized me in 2010. The press reported that Senator Phil Hart R. Kellogg issued a... Does this mean Republican from the Kellogg district? Or state senator? Right? Maybe? Is that what that means? Or is R. Kellogg his name? Holy fuck. Oh no, it is. From the city district. Okay. Okay. What is the opinion it sounds like she got kicked out of an event. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to kick people out of events. And then if security tells you to leave and you don't, they're probably going to drag you. I don't know what the hot take is. What is everybody having a take on this for? Or what is that's the full form of R. Kelly. Reddit is throwing out because it's private security? Okay.
Drug dealers, gangs. We didn't have any.
I can't listen to this guy speak. You tell me when it's done if there's anything interesting. I don't like he just repeats the same shit over and over and over again. So they can kick out whoever they don't agree with? Is there evidence that they kicked her out because they don't agree with her? It sounds like literally what was said in that article, and she even admitted, it sounds like she said she screamed something. I don't think you have a right to go to even a public event and just scream over and over again. I'm pretty sure you will get kicked out, yes. So, I mean, I don't know what... Do you think that if you go to every town hall and just start screaming, do you think that you have a right to be there forever and you can just... Okay. Destiny, she was not screaming. That's not the situation. She literally said, I screamed. Out of turn, admittedly, Phil Hart stole timber from public land. And then they seized me. But, okay. Was she based for calling out and heckling the Republican duder? Yeah, but then she got booted, as is the right. Yeah, sure. If you want to heckle, I mean, that's fine. You have the right to go heckle. But I mean, they can probably kick you out if they don't want you heckling. That's probably, I mean, that's, I don't know. Okay. My father's been in the military for years and also works civilian for DOD, so he's no issue with Musk's weekend email. In fact, by his logic, people should easily be able to list 5 things, so what's the big deal? There is a law that private security need to be uniformed in that district. Okay, then I mean, then I guess they should have better uniforms, but that's not why you're mad. Is that are people like doing that thing where they try to desperately find any reason why they might have been in the wrong, and then they're going to pretend that that's the reason why they're so upset about about whatever happened? Shouldn't security have something signaling that they're security? It's kind of weird to see 2 random dudes just telling you to leave. I mean, I guess, but also, like, let's say they just have a patch that says security on. Do you suddenly trust them now? Like, wouldn't anybody just be able to buy that? I imagine the thing that makes it more official is the fact that a guy who's running the event is, like, pointing at you and then pointing at the other people would be that'd be... No, the chief of police stated they shouldn't have removed her. Was he there? Where's his statement on that? White. White said it's not appropriate for law enforcement to forcefully remove a person from a town hall for speaking out of turn or shouting. I don't believe that. You're telling me that you could go into any town hall in this city and just start shouting over and over again and they'll never remove you? I seriously doubt that. But appropriate in the civic sense, not literally illegal. Yeah, that's what it sounds like he meant when he said it wasn't appropriate, that like this situation didn't warrant it, is what it sounds like he was saying. Although he's citing the First Amendment a lot, but the only case this could be made, in my opinion, is if they only throw out lefties and let right-wingers scream. Yeah, if that's happening, that's obviously bad too. But then, I mean, you would have, you'd have to have more video footage of it or whatever, right? She was not shouting over and over. She was getting heckled at by the speaker, who was obviously just on the other side of her political belief. I mean, even if it's one time, I mean, if you have an audience of 100 people, does every person get one interruption? I mean, is a town hall not a political event? Why would the First Amendment not apply here? The First Amendment doesn't give you the right to scream over people over and over again at public events. I don't believe that is the case, even if it's a public event. I don't know how exactly or what that would come under in terms of regulation, but the same way that you can't be in a public street and play music as loud as you want. There's going to be like city ordinances and stuff. You have a First Amendment right to speak out of turn? Do you think you have a First Amendment right to go to any city council meeting or any town hall you want and just scream over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Like nothing, no town hall would ever work that way. You would just get like the screechers. You would just get 10 screechers to show up to every town hall and just scream constantly. Like nobody would ever be able to do anything, no? Should the crowd never make noise? Is that, those are the only two options? Either the crowd is utterly silent or people interrupt as much as they want? Why do you keep saying over and over and over again? Because you guys keep saying First Amendment, like you have the right to say whatever you want in these spaces. If you want to say interrupting once shouldn't have been, or she didn't interrupt enough or whatever, it didn't warrant it, that might be true. I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing. That might be true. Maybe, and this guy might have targeted her just based on her political disposition, which would be mega illegal, because if you are going to regulate people screaming or whatever, you can't do it based on viewpoint or political persuasion. That would be that would actually be a First Amendment right violation, which might have happened at this event. I haven't seen all the footage, but you don't have to defend the idea that anybody should be allowed to scream or say whatever or interrupt a thing at a town hall. That's your First Amendment right. That's retarded. I'm sorry, but here's a longer video showing more of the interaction like the removal. Warning, shitty audio. I love shitty audio. Oh, sorry. Jesus. Am I just racist pilled? Have I spent too much time on the internet? Did that sound like something different, or am I just fucking crazy? What? Sorry.
Women are dying.
I am internet pilled.
Ever since the Roe versus Wade, so doctors are protected against having to be forced to do abortions.
All right, hold on one moment here. Okay, again, you folks who are just popping off with stupid remarks, you're not taking into account the people sitting next to you.
Women are dying. Women are dying.
Ever since the
Mate, you couldn't have edited this a little bit before posting it?
Roe versus Wade, so doctors are protected against having to be forced to do abortions.
All right, hold on one moment here. Okay, again, you folks who are just popping off with stupid remarks, you're not taking into account the people sitting next to you. There's a bunch of people that came here to hear them. There's an opportunity for you to sound off, but not right now. And because you're not smart enough to know that, you're just crazy people. And what we're doing right now is just pausing while we dance. Get them out. If you can't So you know, folks, when our nation began,
Arrested?
there was some really
Like I said, so I don't know the regulations here. Okay, so that looking at this longer video, it seems like there were outbursts or there were more people making noises. This guy's saying, hey, stop, we can't hear anybody speak, basically. And then obviously this lady's continuing to shout. So they're like, okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to remove you. I mean, if you removed all the political bias from who this guy is and who this, I mean, that seems fair, right? If you're having a town hall and you brought people here to speak, I'm sure the audience can get rowdy a little bit, but like if nobody can hear anybody, there's literally no point to having these town halls. You have to be able to remove people if they're making things like unworkable. No, is that? Targeted. Others were screaming before her. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh my God, I feel like a teacher in grade school. Yeah, if the whole class is making noise, you're like, stop, 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 stop. And then eventually you're like, all right, you, John, you're going to detention. And John's like, they were making noise before me. Yeah, well, but by the time that you got pissed off enough, you were the one still doing it, right? Like, there is no avenue for the citizens to speak, which is the whole point. The whole point of the town hall is for citizens to do chants in front of the people here. But why would you remove the political bias while you're still being in good faith to a fucking party who thought it was okay to storm the Capitol? This isn't the time to be Mr. Fair. Okay. I think you should just be able to go and scream as much as you want at any event ever, because it's your goddamn right. Okay? Based. This contradicts what the regarded chatters were saying about her only speaking up once. She admitted making that comment about Phil Hart earlier, and then she yelled this LeMayo. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like she did it multiple times. And I don't think she should be like arrested for it. And I don't think she was going to be arrested for it. But I think it's fair for them to say, hey, you have to leave. Now, if you refuse to leave after being asked to leave, well, now it's going to turn into a confrontation, right? I bet if she was a right-winger, they wouldn't have thrown her out. Okay, well, if there was video footage of right-wingers interrupting the left-wing people and they dink throw them out, then I would challenge this one a lot more. I'd be like, wow, that's pretty gross. Why are they letting the right-wing people cut them off, but not the left-wing people? I would say that, right? How am I supposed to get mad at or have feelings about a hypothetical that I haven't even seen demonstrated? What? The argument isn't that she shouldn't be removed. It's that you probably shouldn't submit to random unidentified men kidnapping you. No, that's not the argument. That's what people are latching onto. But any random person could very easily throw in a fucking security vest or whatever. That doesn't make them any more official security than anything else, no? If the security had uniforms, it probably would have gone smoother. Is it? Was she screaming at them? I don't know who these men are. They don't have uniforms. Was that her big problem getting removed here, you think? There's been a slew of town hall videos lately. Here's another recent town hall with people yelling and heckling, but no one was kicked out, just as a comparison.
Yell all you want, but I can't understand 10 people, let alone...
I mean, they don't always kick people out. I feel like we've seen them before where the crowd has gotten super rowdy and then the people just sit there and they don't say anything now.
100 people.
Is it good strategically / morally for Dems to go to things like town halls and protests like that? Maybe, I guess, depending on what they're saying, sure. Just don't do anything crazy or get killed. I think generally getting arrested is a good form of protest, so.
Not the president. And you are doing...
Why hasn't this happened like this ever before? You don't think anybody's ever gotten arrested for, or ever gotten thrown out of an event for interrupting it before? Wait, this probably won't be the same thing. I don't think this is a town hall. Who was that one kid who got tased? I think that was a college event, wasn't it? Oh, fuck. This is like a 7-year-old video, no? Well, the guy, stop tasing me, dude. This wasn't a city hall though, right? Was this like a... Oh no, this was literally a town hall forum. Oh my God, my memory. Ugh! Ugh! 17 years ago, not 7 years ago.
We impeach Bush, all right? Also, were you a member of Skull and Bones in college with Bush? Were you in the same secret society?
That's all right. Let me answer his question.
Excuse me, were you arrested? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is anybody watching this? I'm not doing this.
Oh, it's the legendary meme. How long does this take?
You'll be tased if you not. Can you let me go? I'll walk out of here. Just let me go. Hold on your stomach.
Do it now.
Put your hands behind your back.
I think if everybody just this situation.
You don't have an option.
I'll answer his question. And, you know, unfortunately, he's not available to come up here and swear me in as president.
Why are they arresting me? Can someone do something here?
Let me just say that,
arrested.
because it's a very important question.
What did I do? Get off me! You know what? Get off me! Get the f off me, man! I didn't do anything! Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me! I didn't do it!
Jesus. This was a town hall forum. Although maybe this town hall forum was not the same kind years ago. I don't know. Here's another one, sorry.
Doing us a disservice to set that down and not stand up for us. And
A lot of this stuff will be litigated. It's going to be litigated in court. You don't think I'm going to stand up for you? So we're going to have a town hall. And I'm going to go and stand in front of you and take...
Fuck me. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me be autistic. Or I'm not being autistic. Hold on. Somebody linked this as an example. This is actually incredibly, I don't want to say respectful, but timed appropriately. When he talks, they're all quiet. And then when he stops talking, they all start making noise. This is not the same, right? Like,
You can go and yell...
now maybe it gets more unhinged later, and I just haven't seen that. Or maybe in the last 20 seconds of this clip it will,
I
but...
can't understand 10 people, let alone 100 people at once.
It's your job to control the budget, not the president.
See, he put his
And
mic down. They're talking.
You are doing us a disservice to set that down and not stand up for us. And
Now he picks up the microphone. I'm talking with it. And then, hold on.
A lot of this stuff will be litigated in court.
Wow.
It's going to be litigated in court. You don't think I'm going to stand up for you? So we're going to have a town hall. And I'm going to go and stand in front of you and take your questions and try to answer them as
Then I'm going to take your social security.
honestly as I can. Then let's do that, okay? But if you're going to just yell at me, that's not going to be an effective town hall.
You're right on principle. I'm just saying, why the fuck are you wasting energy and correcting the Dem side when you should be trashing the Republican side? Fuck the Republicans. Somebody just asked me their opinion on that video, though. But I don't know what else you're able to say. Get arrested at events. I think it's fine. I think getting arrested is a perfectly valid form of protest. It's an important form of protest. Since your tax dollars pay my salary, I would have gladly responded, but the DOD is exempt. A DGG or texted his dad. Did you respond to Elon Musk's email? The DoD is exempt. The largest of the federal agencies, by the way, by budget, but okay. Since you're taxed out, okay. Oh, I read that the DoD secretary told you to just ignore it. I work in a secure setting, so I cannot send emails randomly without knowing the person on the other end has a clearance. What I do isn't necessarily classified, but a lot of what others in my group do is. Today is the first day that we are required to be at work. What a concept. Since COVID. So it's a way to ensure people are real and actually at their desks? I'm sorry, what is this, the Afghanistan fucking military? Does he think they're a ghost? I don't know why I'm asking. He probably does. I hate it when people turn things into, like, life experiences into hazing. It's one of the worst qualities of an adult. Like, if you're an adult and you had to suffer through something or go through something bad, and now you think all the other generations have to suffer through the same thing, even though it could be a different way, you're a bad person. I hate it when fucking old boomers do that shit. Well, back in my day, we had to go into the office, and so now you gotta go back into the office. It's like, fuck you. Back in your day, we weren't allowed to text. Stop calling me dad, okay? Send me a fucking letter. I want it postmarked. Fuck you. Physical writing only. Based on what you know, if Destiny had higher upload speed, wouldn't the YouTube stream be able to get closer to live? I'm pretty sure it's 5 seconds behind now because of the 4K video upload. The 4K video upload makes it take a little bit longer to serve to you, but it's not because it has nothing to do with my internet speed. Internet speed isn't really speed at all. It's technically, no, wait. Oh, fuck, wait, there's a name for these figures. In physics, I'm not a vector. Wait, what? Speed isn't even real, though. It's like, what do you call things that are just other things? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I was about to say, it's not like speed, like actual speed. But actual speed isn't a real thing either. It's just like distance per time. What do you call that? Is there a name for these types of units? Scalar? Okay, maybe that's what it was called. But your bandwidth doesn't measure how quickly a packet travels from A to B. It's just how much can travel from A to B. Your internet bandwidth doesn't have anything to do with your latency, how fast it goes. The reason why the 4K stream would take longer to show up on your end is because YouTube transcodes every single video that it gets. You don't actually see any original feeds on YouTube ever. That's why technically Twitch and Kick will show you a higher quality stream unless Kick changed it or Twitch changed it. But is there a way I can see like video stats? Oh fuck, I don't know if there's a way to see. Oh wait, can I do this? Hold on. Are these bytes or bits? Oh, these are bits. Oh wait, hold on. Am I not on the highest quality? Sorry. Oh shit, wait. Does Kick send you a transcode now? Does Kick not send you the original either? I know that Twitch used to send, Twitch will send you the actual, whatever you shoot to them over OBS through RTMP, they'll show that exact, for the original stream, they'll show that the original's not transcoded at all. On YouTube, even the original is transcoded, so there's always a little bit of latency. And then the bigger the resolution, the slightly longer the latency, because the longer it takes to transcode it. But now I'm wondering if Kick doesn't show you the original, because it should be at 8 megabits per second, right? Am I retarded? Is this not showing me what I think it's supposed to show me? Network. The YouTube delay is way worse than normal. Yeah, because it's at 4K right now, so it's going to go. Please stop linking Trump speaking. I don't care. If he says something interesting, then link it. Otherwise, I don't care. I don't like listening to him say the same stupid autistic shit over and over again. They're emptying their prisons into the asylums and the fucking blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care. Go. There's like a million other streams that will watch every fucking Trump speech. It's the same shit over and over again. Please. Link me a highlight reel after. Holy fuck. Okay, wait, this looks right. Okay, never mind. You do see the original on Kick, because this looks like it's at about averaging at around 8 megabits per second. I don't know why it shows up differently here. Maybe the processes thing on Windows sucks or whatever, but
that said make.
I'm blank on any of this, but is it possible DVR requires that transfiguration or whatever, since Twitch still doesn't have DVR? No, Twitch and Kick technically are using the same underlying technology. Twitch just hasn't implemented the DVR feature yet. I'm super shooting in the dark here. I'm super shooting in the dark here, okay? Because I am not a software engineer and I don't understand the underlying tech that well. However, based on the little bit I've heard them talk about it, my guess is that I think that Twitch is doing something. So they have their live stream here, but the way they're making this live stream translate into how do I fucking do this? The way that they're getting this live stream to ultimately be recorded to a video is using some older process that makes it really hard for them to implement DVR. I don't know how or why these, like, I don't know how hard it would be to change it, but I think on Kick they're using a newer implementation to where the VOD is stored as the same thing as the stream or something, but I don't know, some kind of guess there. But I think Twitch said something related to the idea that the VOD system is what makes it hard for them to switch to the DVR thing. So I don't know if Twitch will ever change that or not. My guess was that Twitch doesn't like the idea of people consuming VODs and wants to maximize the people who are actually watching live for the experience. No, I think it's a tech hurdle. It's not like a choice by them. Like if they could have VODs easily, or I'm sorry, if they could have DVR easily, I think they would do it.
Right now that said make Black America great again, because Black America.
Make America.
Before,
We're talking about make America. That wasn't the question.
I am answering your question.
Which period was America great that we're trying to replicate? Which era was it? Tell me.
I think I'll answer your question.
Tell me.
I'm ready to answer your question.
Which era was it?
What?
Which era was so great?
Here's the thing that you guys are forgetting. America was actually one of the slavery was all over the world. All over the world. America was. I'm not saying it's okay. So why are you saying oh?
Hey man.
America was one of the first countries.
Don't they have DVR for clipping though? I don't believe so. I mean, we could look at how it works. Can you clip without an account? Your face is a little too red from the ambient lighting. If my face is too red, then it's because the LUT I have on this camera needs to be changed. I don't know if I can clip without an account. I would have to see how it works, but my guess is that when you go to clip, you probably don't clip from this live stream. It probably loads like the VOD, would be my guess. But
I like you so bad.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Smart. I want to like you so much.
I can't answer the question.
I want to hear y'all. I want to be able to hear them. I want to be able to hear them.
If I can't answer the question and you're just going to boo when I say slavery was all over the world, which is a fact, why are you booing a fact?
Because you're making light of.
No, I'm not.
You're making light
I
of
haven't
the
gotten to my points. I'm not
of
making
people that look like us. You can't make light of that. That ain't nothing you
I haven't
breeze
even
over.
finished the sentence. How am I making
You
light of anything?
started with some bullshit.
Okay.
damn. Just was told I'm getting promoted, but will be taking a 5 to 10K pay cut to be a manager. Is it worth it to have that on a resume for a little, or would you get the fuck out immediately? I'm in a high cost of living area. Why are you going from like hourly with overtime to being a manager or something, or how would a promotion come with a pay cut? Wait, why was I linked this? This is 6 years old. Who fucking linked this in chat? Oh my god.
Rationale in having the U.S. vote against the UN resolutions that Ukraine proposed and also the U.S. proposed?
I would rather not explain it now, but it's sort of self-evident, I think.
Apparently, I don't believe this. I can't believe this. Apparently, the United States is joining Russia, Israel, Belarus, North Korea, and Nicaragua that are voting against the resolution condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Why is Israel here? The fuck? I thought Israel generally supported Ukraine. What's the story with that? Because they just vote with the US? No, lots of Russian Jews in Israel, and Israel has always had a more neutral stance than optimal. First of all, if there are Russian Jews in Israel, pretty sure it's because they were escaping the Russian Empire, because they were literally fucking sectioned off into fucking no man's land for them to all live. There's no way they left with a favorable view. Where was like the fucking Jew province? It was like way the fuck over here someplace, like Jew land that they try to ship them all off to, right? Trump wants to do business with Russia. Putin can make Trump rich as fuck like he always wanted. I think pretending there's an actual political reason for driving me nuts. But even that doesn't make sense. Like, what would you rather be good in with if you wanted to like make a ton of money? Russia or the entirety of like Western, Central, and Eastern Europe? Like, they fled Tsarist Russia. I don't know how that carries over to modern Russia. Well, I'm saying they wouldn't have... Why would they have favorable views of modern Russia? Russian Jews in Russia, not Israel. Oh, they might... Well, they probably have favorable views, sure. Russia and China don't ask questions about money. All of those countries rely on some kind of principles to do business with. Trump has none. What is Trump? Trump is like 89 years old. Does he really need... This is legacy shit. It has to be legacy building. It's not money. There's no way that this guy is thinking like, God, I got to make more money. I think he's thinking of legacy now, is my guess, right? That's why he wanted to rename the Gulf of Mexico. It's why he's looking at trying to take some fucking 51st state bullshit, whether it's Greenland or whatever. Company is cost cutting, so I'm losing a bunch in supplemental income that gave me huge tax deductions, so I will have a lower net pay. Oh. Wait, what does supplemental income mean? I don't know what that means in the context of a job. So I'll have a lower net pay, higher gross. Kind of feel defeated right now. Wait, your gross income is going up, but your net pay will go down? How does your company impact that? I keep saying like if I was Trump, there are so many things that I could do better, that anybody could do better, but I guess I just don't know what his goal is. Like if I was Trump, I feel like what you would do is, okay, now that I'm president, if let's say you wanted a legacy, I would just try to find the things, what are all the things that Democrats really want, and then find anything on this list that Republicans also kind of want, and literally fucking ramrod this shit through Congress, because it would be the easiest thing in the world. Because you can make every Republican go along with you for anything, and then just find some shit that Dems want that you would want too, and then you're good. I don't know how he feels. I don't even know how Republicans in general feel about like weed legalization, but that's the thing that like if Trump wanted it, he could snap his fingers and tomorrow weed would be legalized federally in the United States. Like it would be super easy. Boom. Trump could easily do that. Probably like a $12.50 an hour minimum wage. I think Trump can easily do that. A public option. Now, I don't know if Republicans would like that because of all the spending and bullshit. My intelligence analysis teacher thinks it's because he wants a Nobel Peace Prize. For what? Why would he care to appeal to Dems? It's not that he would have to care to appeal to them. It's just that if a policy had any appeal to them, he could easily shove it through Congress because he has a Republican majority in both halves. So he could just like easily pick, oh, a few Democrats will go with this. Boom, that's passed tomorrow, you know? Brain damaged, cats gather. Did he say what happened? It's called supplemental wages, bonuses, commissions, overtime, etc. So was it just the overtime thing? The only thing that has ever scared me, this is back when I was working at the casino. When I was a supervisor for night shift, I had the opportunity to remain, the position that I was in was technically called shift lead, or they could promote me formally to the actual like supervisor title role. But I was working 20 hours of overtime a week. And if I would have moved into the titled supervisor role, they salaried you at 45 or 50 hour, I think it was 45 hours a week. So I would have been fucked on my pay by moving up, even though the supervisor yearly pay was higher than the shift lead pay. If I would have moved into that position, I would, yeah, so fuck that. But I don't know if it's the same for, I don't know if like all salaried positions don't pay overtime or not. That might just be like a service industry thing. I have no idea. Isn't it just power? By siding with Russia, he is siding with a leader who has a lot of power, the type that he wants. If he were to side with Western Europe, he'd be ceding some of his discretion to the hive mind of the West. Yeah, but if the West is a hive mind, America is the mind, and they are the hive. Isn't that what you'd want? Why would you want to be Putin's bitch? It's not like we're getting anything from Russia. Overtime laws in Nebraska don't require a certain amount salary over minimum wage for overtime to be exempt. I don't know. They probably just would tell you to lie about it. Like there were times even as a shift lead where I had to clock out and work. Fuck that job. Fifth day asking you to put the camera facing down at your face so you could be cuter. I think it's supposed to look on more. If it comes up, I think it looks a little weird. Why didn't you become a dealer? My friends used to do that and they made so much money. My shift lead position paid me a lot of money. I think I made more than most of the dealers on the floor, but not more than the poker dealers. The poker dealers got to keep their own tips at the casino that I worked at. Everybody on the floor had to split. But since I was doing, it was so much money for this is why I bought my first house at 19 with my girlfriend, because I was making so much money. The shift lead position paid $15 an hour, and then I was doing 20 hours of overtime a week. So that was $22.50 an hour. For 20 hours. Ugh, it was so much. It was so many hours. Although I had to quit school, so fuck me, I guess. Did you enjoy working that much? I think so. The work was challenging, and I was really good at it, and I liked all the customers, so. Did you not want to kill yourself working that much? If I inherited anything from my dad or learned anything from my dad, I think working a lot of hours was a thing that I got from him, so. How much did you make a year? I don't fucking know. 15 an hour times 40. And then $22.50 an hour times 20 would be $450. Oh, I'm just a fucking genius. Times 52 would have been $54,600 a year. For a high school fucking loser with no finished college, this was God tier, okay? There's a reason I was blowing so much money on Joker Stars. Hell yeah. The company had mileage that would get me $10,000 in deductions. They are cost cutting, and the company is now removing this policy and promoting me at the same time. How are you getting... I'm sorry. One, I'm not your financial advisor, and I don't know your full position. If you were a W-2 employee, I don't know how your company could get you deductions for mileage. I feel like you have to be self-employed, but I could be totally wrong on that. I don't remember how those deductions work. To claim mileage deductions for work, it can't be traveling to and from the office. You might get to claim those deductions if you're traveling on your own to a work event. I think you can take those. I think you have to itemize though, but I don't know. You should talk to an accountant, my dude. I'm sorry. I would have to go and look all these rules up again. Also, this is a long ass time ago, okay? In my position, this was a minimum wage. It was $5.15 an hour or $5.25 an hour, $5.15 an hour. Whew. I was fucking loaded. What year? 2007, 2008, 2009, I think. Through those years, it's basically $1 million a year now. Okay. For most of your career, the camera has been above your head facing down. It's not now. That's why everyone says you look older now. I don't think everybody says I look older now. I think that's the Kiwi duders. If you read their shit though, they'll say anywhere from I look older to I look like a child to I look like I have filters on to I look fat to I look gaunt because of my meth abuse. It's just whatever random shit. Or yeah. I think it's a good camera angle. You're gonna Ozempic? No, what the fuck? I would disappear. Charlie Kirk is coming to my campus. I'm planning on being ruthless on a stand on abortion, tax policy, and immigration. Please let me know if you have any tips. If you want to be ruthless, you have to pick like one thing and like read up really hardcore on it. Just pick one topic. Don't try to go through a bunch because he'll fuck you. It's his job, right?
Take it out of the microwave. Why? It's not heating up a fucking spoon. Are you completely dumbasses? This isn't aluminium. Or, for those who can't speak, no.
For aluminium wouldn't do it either, right? I think the reason why you don't usually put metals in the microwave is because they can reflect the microwaves in weird ways, and then it just makes it less efficient, I think. I think for forks you can get like weird effects on them. I don't know if anything actually super bad will happen, but... Do forks make microwaves explode? What happens? Fork in microwave. What are the chances of a rematch with Clandis? Probably not high.
In today's video, we're going to do something you're not supposed to. We're going to put metal in a microwave.
Hey, you have a microwave.
It still works amazingly. This is the same microwave.
Now, this is 5 years old, so microwave radiation might have changed since then.
We've done a lot of stuff with, like...
I'm a new political creator. I'm not just fucking yapping either. I do heavy research. I'm on all the apps. Any advice? Good luck, bro. I don't know. What do you want me to say? What?
Page that is allowing us to microwave.
Is that true? Is what true? Wait, why did I just read? Oh my god, I'm having a fucking schizo moment. Microwaves are some of the larger... Are they the largest? I don't fucking remember, bro. No, radio waves are the largest. Long waves. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, did I miss this part? Do they have a microwave? Or do they have a camera in the microwave? Or is it like a peephole in the back? What the fucking microwaves now? The only unsafe thing about this is drilling a hole in the back, LOL. I don't know if this is true with microwaves, but it used to be the case that a long time ago with... Was it CRT monitors as well as TVs or just TVs? Some of these things would hold like massive charges in the capacitors. That sounds like a real word for a thing that would be on a PCB. And if you would actually like open it up and like touch this thing and it discharged on you, you would be like, oh, you get a good shock. I don't know if it would actually kill you. I don't know if it contained enough like actual energy to kill you, but that you were always recommended not to do that.
Through a process called dielectric loss. But with metal,
There's
you
put
have
a
electrons
human
that
in a
move.
microwave, they cook and die. Wait, really? What? 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 Is it because of the? I thought that I thought microwaves didn't generally excite. Well, I guess it wouldn't just be water. Okay, capacitors can hold thousands of volts. You can die from a capacitor discharge. Maybe. Okay, this channel sucks. All right, this is like a cute, like whatever channel. I was looking for more explanation than just people sticking things in microwaves and seeing what happens. But
is it possible to put metal in a microwave oven? It's a little bit hot, not too awful though. So I guess it's okay to put metal in the microwave. No! Any kind of metal you put in the oven that touches the wall of the oven, that will happen, which is bad. If you put two aluminum foils like this close to each other in the oven, it should arc. Oh jeez. Let's just put one of them in there and see what happens. Ooh. It's just jumping from the very sharp edges. Let me make a sharp tower and see what happens. When the table turns and the foil goes over an area of high concentrated energy, it could arc. If you accidentally leave metals in your microwave oven, as long as they don't have very sharp edges, there shouldn't be any arcing and they just warm up like food.
capacitors don't hold volts. That's like saying a bucket holds water pressure. Capacitance is charge per unit of volt. Wait, so yeah, so what would the units be that you would say a capacitor is holding on to? You're right, because voltage just measures the difference of, is it electric potential or some bullshit? Yeah, we'll take, after the macro econ course, we'll take the electric course. Charge, what are the units that you would give it in?
Very hard to make an arc in a microwave oven. It's easy if you know how to make it. You just need a
I was saying columns and farads.
Ton of sharp edges. Let's put...
I played with microwave capacitors when young, never died, but got a few good shocks. The magnetron is what can kill you. Capacitors are not as dangerous. And then he gave us the legendary quote that we're not going to get baited by this time. Quote, volts hurt, amps kill.
All of them in there. There you go.
Okay. I think stainless steel gets hot in the microwave because the microwave is removing the stains from the steel based. I couldn't tell if I was just getting a Mogust. Am I getting a Mogust? Ehud Olmert has revealed publicly for the first time the map of the peace offer that Mahmoud Abbas rejected in 2008. The picture on the right is Abbas's sketch of it. Abbas rejected this ridiculously generous offer, and now there'll never be a Palestinian state in any borders. Hold on, am I going to be the first person to make the sus joke? Oh, fuck. We gotta do it, holy shit. I'm gonna get so many up, dudes.